Now I'm going to explain to you why you don't need to gym. You don't need to go to the gym. Not that you shouldn't, but you don't need it to get in shape. You do not need to go to the gym to get in shape. Now, a lot of people, they think that they need to go to the gym. And of course, the gym is good. The gym is good. But you don't need it to get in shape. You can get in shape just as well at home. If you want to get shredded, if you want to get jacked, you don't actually need the gym. You have everything you need right at home. So first of all is that having your gym or your workout space at home removes a lot of the friction. You know, part of the reason why I started home was I was younger and I didn't have a car. But see, if I let that stop me, then I would have never looked as good as I do now. Letting outside forces stop me. So it's a whole other place you have to go to. It's the same mentality as in eating out versus eating at home. Just eat at home, boom, quick, done. You're not going to wait for someone else or some other place to dictate what you do. So working out at home is going to remove a lot of friction. It's also much more simpler because working out at home, instead of getting up, putting on your gym clothes, going to the gym, or even bring a bag, go to the locker, get changed, a lot of people are actually self-conscious about that. If that's you, that's fine. You can work out at home and still look good. It doesn't matter where you work out, just where you're working at all. Number two is going to be, it reframes your mindset about fitness. What often ends up happening is that people who go to the gym, that is their main source of working out. And they tend to rely on that as a sort of way to get their aggression out. That is good, but you notice that your mindset about fitness is less so about going to a specific place to do a specific action, and more so about generally being in shape, which is what we as athletes do want to do, right? It's more about staying in shape, looking good, rather than just like lifting heavy weights. You are not only just lifting heavy weights, you'll get strong, you'll feel strong, and then you will just have this different approach to fitness where if you can work it at home, you can work it anywhere, especially if there's not really much equipment involved. Number three reason why you should work at home is because calisthenics is actually better than weightlifting. People will think that because they can lift really heavy weights, that makes them strong. True strength is actually being able to move your body in the way that you want to. Remember that, write that down. True strength is being able to move and use your body in the way that you want to. So you are more like an athlete. You're more so training like an athlete to move your body through space, holding your balance, lifting your own body weight. Things like that are going to generate more internal strength and actually functional strength that you're going to use. The gym is very nice, but you do not need it to get in shape. And in fact, if you work out at home, you're not going to want to go to the gym. The gym is a limitation that you need to get over. Now, how do you train? Well, I mentioned before, train calisthenics, which is the art of using your own body weight as resistance. You need some resistance to build muscle, some sort of resistance to push, and lift the weight to engage your muscles with tear to get bigger. And all of that can be done actually at home. And if it can be done at home, it can be done anywhere. So that means that you are now more of an athlete, someone who prioritizes your body, not the gym, but your body, someone who works out. In being an athlete, you will train your body using calisthenics, using body weight exercises. And specifically, the split that you do want to take up is full body splits. Full body splits are very good for people who are extremely busy. And even if you're not, it's going to save you a lot of time. The truth is, when it comes to calisthenics, or just looking good in general, you really only need to hit a few key muscles in order to look really good and build a physique that is aesthetic and attractive. It really only is hitting a few muscles, and calisthenics does that amazingly because it actually targets the main muscle of the workout as well as others. Example, when you do pull-ups, most people think it's just a back exercise, but you realize you're engaging your arms and it engages your chest. So there's three muscles hit in one exercise. Now, if you do push-ups, that also engages your core, your chest, your arms, and even your legs in some way. I'll explain. But these things together are going to build you a much more balanced and aesthetic-looking physique, which is what we want. Train calisthenics, but specifically train full-body splits, where you are using every muscle in your body in each workout. And you only need to do this about 3 times a week. About 3 times a week. A good split would be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But if you're in school or if you have a job, you want to structure around that. But make sure every workout is targeting every single muscle. 3 times a week, you would do full body splits, working out all of your muscles. And all this be done at home without needing any equipment. Now, the way that you're going to do this, you're going to do this for a bit, but your body is going to get used to it. You're going to get stronger. So, the way that you then add resistance or make it more difficult because it has to get more difficult. Otherwise, you're going to stay the same. You're going to want to do either advanced moves, or you are going to have to add some weight. You know, but like I said, it's not going to cost anything, because if you have a book bag, which you probably do, get your book bag, fill it with heavy things, and then put it on your back for more resistance when you're working out. You realize as you get lighter and leaner, you're actually losing the resistance that you need, even though you're losing the weight that you don't want. Working out heavy, so adding extra weights is one way. The second way is you're going to do much more complicated, complex movements. So things like advanced movements, like doing one-arm push-ups, one-arm pull-ups. Instead of regular squats, you're going to move over to pistol squats. And this is how you make progress in functional strength and actually building more muscle. Because the more difficult these exercises are, the more you're going to engage the muscles and you're going to look better. So, you don't need the gym. Work out at home where you have access to it 24/7. Because the gym is not so much a place, it's in your own body. Now, if you would like a complete step-by-step analysis on how to do such a thing, I have created the Athletic Lifestyle, where I've put all of the information that you need to take your body from being completely normal to having your dream physique and looking like a Greek statue. And it's down below. Alright? Join the Athletic Lifestyle and live like an athlete. Stay tuned. Stay flashy.